feature dual meet will not go in regular order. We are going to start at 119, go to 189, 145, 275, moving throughout different weight classes throughout this 13-match duel. Brad Pataky of Clearfield for Pennsylvania, Franklin Gomez for Team USA. Both wrestlers with in excess of 125 career victories, and each with just a handful of losses on their high school careers. Gomez out of Brandon, Florida.
A one-time Florida state champion. Probably one of the few times tonight when the Pennsylvania wrestler will have more state championships than the USA member.
Pataky and Gomez head back to the center. 1:10 remaining in this first period. Pataky with an underhook with the left arm. The PIAA, a lot of decent number of underclassmen winning state championships, so some moves made by the Classic Committee. A couple of guys in a little different weight classes. We'll see particularly Dan Burkholder down a weight from where he wrestled and won a state championship.
Well, of course, getting Donnie Jones and Joey Eckloff here makes all the sense in the world. So between the two of them, they have 5 state championships. I would assume they would both be here. And apparently it'll be a little different tempo here in this match as Larry Maggi right out in the first period with a warning for stalling against Gomez.
Now a stalemate call. Pataky of Clearfield losing in the PIAA championships. There were, I believe, 4 state champions who did not get additional hardware this year. And several of them, such as Pataky and Donnie Jones, are in this match. Denied additional gold medals. The traditional 2-2-2 wrestling here in the featured dual meet. Scoreless after one at 119 pounds. Did I see that correctly, George? Gomez won the flip and deferred in a scoreless match?
I believe he did. Must be an abundantly confident rider, although well, we'll see how this works out.
Just a 2-on-1 tilt. Nearly turned Pataky over.
Maybe with good reason he's an abundantly confident rider.
Well, as long as there's been high school wrestling in Pennsylvania, there's been high school wrestling at Clearfield High School. The first ever state individual wrestling championship was won by a Clearfield wrestler back in 1938.
His career record 125-5. Gomez 49-0 on the season with a career record of 1.
Gomez very good at tying things up. And Pataky looked like he was going to be able to get to his feet and get out of here, but not able to do that, and now has Pataky busted to the mat. Pataky now comes to his feet, tries to work the hands, but Gomez not concerned, trips him back and is in control right now.
Clearfield has not slowed down with 38 state championships since that first won by Sam Harry, the 85-pound weight class in 1938. The first ever individual PIAA wrestling champion. 55 seconds to go in the second. Scoreless tie. Franklin Gomez, as we indicated, deferred his option to the third period, and right off the restart, an escape for Pataky and a low single and a takedown. He's got Gomez on his hands. wrapping up both of those legs. Great work by Pataky.
Pataky now has got to come up off of those legs. Gomez tries to kick out. Now Gomez faces into him. Pataky, though, works back. Now Gomez works to that funk roll, but nice job by Pataky to maintain control. Heard some talk before this bout between Pennsylvania and U.S. and some concern about how many bouts that the Pennsylvania wrestlers could win. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. The last couple of years, Bob, I know for me, particularly a couple of years ago, just in awe of all the guys on the U.S. squad, looking at this year's national champions that wrestled in this classic. Tayon Ware, Zach Esposito, Johnny Hendricks, Greg Jones, Jake Rochalt, and Steve Mocco. I remember specifically Mocco and Ware when they were here, and they were just physically at another level. And Mocco wrestled a pretty good guy in Sandoval that year here at the Classic. But, boy, these guys were amazing, and there they are, 6 of them that we saw here at the Classic. So if you want to see future NCAA champions, this is the place to come and watch, as they say, the Rose Bowl of high school wrestling, because this is outstanding high school wrestling.
20 seconds into the third period, 3-0 lead for Pataky, who is now riding. Escape takedown late in that second period for Pataky. George, you mentioned about the Pennsylvania wrestlers have lost 4 straight Classic feature dual meets now, and have gone just 2-7 the last 9 years, and 4-10 since 1990.
Well, the committee should be commended because they're going out and getting absolutely the very best team they can field from the U.S. side of things, and that really bodes well for people coming to see some great wrestlers here.
Pennsylvania was 11-4-1 the first 16 years of the Classic, but again, just 4-10 the last 14. 119-pound bout getting this dual meet started. Franklin Gomez of Brandon, Florida. Caution for a false start. This one to Gomez. So each wrestler now hit for a false start. Pataky with a tight waist had to be very careful twice to not get the hands together in that on the mat situation. You had a great look at that work. Stand up by Gomez, and Pataky takes him to the boundary. Just 24 seconds remaining. False start as Pataky leaning in. That's his second caution. Gomez right off the whistle. Just lower the head down, spread the knees out. So gets to his feet. Pataky follows. Gomez taken back to the mat at the boundary. 13 seconds remaining in the bout. Gomez trying to get to his feet. Pataky just going to hang on as long as he can. Switch by Gomez. Sprawl back by Pataky. And Brad Pataky of Clearfield gives the Pennsylvanians a 3-0 lead to start.